Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Tuesday, and on Tuesday we do our top 10 favorite scent notes. And this one is a fun one because it's one of my personal favorites. Today we're talking cherry scents. Now you will see a lot of these products were featured in the juicy, well, anyone that were cherry related, because I do find cherry to be a very juicy scent note, especially if you love your fruity scents. If you can hear laundry going in the background, real life, had to film on the weekend. It's right before Tuesday though, so close enough. But I film because I have to work. But this is Sunday self-care hair, and I did throw on a little makeup for you guys, but typically on Sundays I just take a break, but we were busy on Saturday, so we're filming today. So we're just like doing all the things. How are you guys? I hope you're doing well. As always, let me know down below what your favorite cherry scents are, because I'm not saying that this is an all-inclusive list. I definitely could be missing some. So let me know down below if you think I have some to try. I like to add things to my wish list for future purchases, and I just need to know what's out there. So this is a nice mix of candles and body care. So we're going to jump right into our favorite candle. And so this is in the 10th spot. Now, these are actually not like 10 to 1 ranked. These are all the things I like, so they all kind of have the same amount of like. But I usually do save like my very favorite for the number 1 spot. So the first candle we're going to talk about is Positively Sweet, which is dark chocolate truffles. Now, the rules are always it has to have cherry in the name or cherry in the scent notes. And this one has cherry in the scent notes. Rich chocolate, gooey butterscotch, and candied cherry. I feel like cherry is the second note you smell in this, and this just smells like your Valentine's Day box of chocolates. It's really delicious, although I'm a little disappointed. I'm almost through my first. This is a backup. And if I'm being honest, it kind of started to dud out one wick from about the halfway point. So it's on the warmer now. It's still giving me a delicious scent. And of course, I could have just got it dud. It was a little disappointing because I've had to work really hard on it. But that doesn't take away from this being a delicious cherry scent. It really is a box of chocolates. And you know how some of them have a little hint of fruit. So for me, it is just a hint of cherry, but cherry nonetheless. So that one is kind of up at the top of the list, but we like her. She gets to come to the party. Okay, the next one is a body care. This was not everyone's favorite from the bake shop last year. This is the chocolate covered cherry, but I did like it. It reacted okay on my personal body chemistry. This has notes of rich milk chocolate, red cherries, and sweet liqueur. A lot of people said this smelled like baby wipes or pepper or just didn't really care for it. Now, on me, I get a very nice milk chocolate cherry scent. This is not like the Jergens cherry almond. I have another one here that kind of compares to that. So this was actually at the time really kind of refreshing to me because I did not really have a lot of cherry scents that didn't lean like cherry almond and just remind me of that Jergens lotion. So for that reason, I will always love her because it was interesting and unique. Now, did I wear a lot of it? No. I really did actually prefer quite a few of the other scents in the Bake Shop collection. Raspberry Jam Donut, I went through quite a bit, and then Coconut Cream Pie became a favorite, but I'm still really glad to have this in my collection. Okay, the next one is Sunset Glow. Sunset Glow, they retired her to, I guess, the online only store. They'll probably bring it back in new packaging. That's what they just did with Saltwater Breeze. So this has notes of fresh coconut, sparkling cherry seltzer, dreamy moonflower, and caramelized vanilla. Now, I don't really get a real strong floral presence here. This really reminds me of coconut, cherry, and vanilla, but like a really beautiful mixture, and it's a very unique signature scent if you like fruity gourmand, because it does have a hint of floral, but it's really mostly coconut, cherry. I don't really get the seltzer, just mostly cherry, and then the caramel vanilla. But I love Sunset Glow, and I think, it's been around so long that it has its own like fan base. So I'm a fan. Okay. Next, I didn't grab a candle, but here's the body care. I was going to show both because really both are pretty juicy cherry. Of course, Black Cherry Merlot was on the list. We have notes of dark cherry, black raspberry, and sumptuous Merlot. I always say scrumptious Merlot. Willy Wonka vibes. Okay, so this is the faceted bottle, but I have gone through many versions of Black Cherry Merlot. It is a scent that I'll pull out, I'll love for a little bit, and then I have to put it away for a very long time. Same is true in candle. I have a couple different versions of black cherry Merlot, just because every once in a while I want it, but then I want it gone. I don't need it for a while. So this is super juicy on the cherry, and it is kind of dark. I mean, it is not like fizzy, seltzery. It's like not really sweet. It's kind of just super cherry. And then, like I said, the other raspberry note, and then you definitely get a Merlot presence here. That's probably like your top note, and then your mid to and base notes are those fruit notes. So this is very fruity though, and you can tell when you smell black cherry Merlot. It is definitely a scent that you can tell what it is. The next one is another body care from Bath and Body Works, Cherry Limeade. This was my favorite scent that came out last summer because they didn't re-release Pink Watermelon. But this has notes of juicy red cherry, candied lime, and sparkling citrus soda. Again, I did just share this in that juicy video, but this one also is one of my favorite cherry scents because it's very different from the others. The other ones usually have a mix of like a nut, earthy vibe with the cherry, or because like the almond will work or things like that. And then also a lot of like chocolate cherry scents. This is straight up like a Sonic cherry limeade, but works very well for summer, and it's super juicy. I mean, the lime is zesty, but the cherry is juicy. So this will be good to pull up for summer because as you can see, I did not get a lot of use out of it last summer. Okay, now I have a couple of perfumes I want to share. And of course, I do not have the OG, but these are both the same. So I'm just sharing them together. These are the Alt Cherry Smash and then the Oriental, and I know they've changed the name now, Cherry. These are both inspired by Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. And from what I'm hearing, because again, I've never owned the original, but people that have reviewed this on here that have, they say it's spot on. I know that a lot of people have tried this one, not so many this one. They do smell similar to me because I've done that in a video previously, compared them. This one seems to last a little bit longer. I think the concentration's a little bit higher here, but the notes are cherry, almond, cinnamon, clove, rose, jasmine, plum, Peru balsam, tonka bean, and vanilla. And so I think the notes would be pretty similar over here because, again, they're inspired by the same perfume. But this one is my cherry almond scent. This smells just like Jergens lotion to me, which is funny because I'm not sure a lot of people say that. But the top notes are cherry almond. But when it dries down, that tonka bean and vanilla gives it a lot of depth and warmth, which I'm sure is more of the closer to inspired by Tom Ford fragrance. But I don't really get a lot of floral here. There's definitely like a base, and it's really sweet and pretty. But there's some heaviness to this. There's some depth to this. I like this scent quite a bit. And so I guess I don't need the $450 bottle, but if you have it, that's super cool. I would keep that empty forever. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to shake. I would keep that empty forever. Okay. So let's see. Okay, let's do a Victoria's Secret fragrance. I did include a couple of those. This was one of the first scents that made me jump back into purchasing from Victoria's Secret. I had gone in on a whim and I just was smelling around and I was like, ooh, I really like this. This is Mary Mocha, and it has like caramel drizzle, smoked hazelnut, but I know there is like a cherry note to this. Yeah, like when you smell it, I'm going to spray this one. You definitely pick up on the cherry. So it's not in the notes or the name, so I cheated. But this definitely has a cherry presence. I like it a lot because it kind of has a cherry berry coffee, like, almost like a drink kind of thing that you could come up with. So I like this one a lot. I don't really get the caramel. I think it just makes it sweet. And then the hazelnut gives it like a roasted, smoked effect, I guess. But I really pick up a lot of cherry. So I'm surprised that actually isn't in the name. I guess I didn't look as close as I should have. But I really enjoyed this scent. I picked it up and then I started buying even more. Okay, the next one is going to be Sugared Cherry Crisp. Now, I have gone through a whole bottle of this. This has notes of, not on the bottle. So this is like your sweet version of milk chocolate or chocolate covered cherries without the chocolate note. So this one has a brighter cherry, a more sugared bakery scent. This one definitely has that almond presence as well. And then is, kind of like a cherry pie. So, I mean, I almost can get that pie flaky, crusty note as well. But this one has like that Jergens almond cherry top base with the mixed up pie crust, I guess. It's super good. I like it. I can wear this a lot longer than the other cherry scents. like chocolate covered cherry. This is deeper. This is very light, so you could wear this in the spring and summer. It came out in the fall, but I don't love a lot of heavy scents in the spring and summer, so that's why I can pull that out now and use some more. And then I have another perfume. This is Victoria's Secret Bombshell Intense. This has notes of jasmine, cherry. There's a couple other notes as well, but this is such a beautiful cherry fragrance. In fact, I do personally like it a little bit better than this one, but I know this one is inspired by something pretty fancy, so I like having both. But I can see myself using this one far more. I really love the jasmine cherry. It's like a sweet floral mixed with a really juicy cherry. So I was super happy to pick this up. I really, really enjoy it. And if you see it somewhere, I recommend it. And then, of course, the number one cherry spot pretty much goes to the number one juicy scent spot. We're going to go Firecracker Pop. Now, look, I even pulled out the candle for y'all. Firecracker Pop in body care. I have backed this up because I really enjoy it. Red cherry, fresh citrus, and juicy berry. So it's very a juicy scent, but it's very juicy cherry. So it definitely had to make both lists. And the candle is really good too. This candle I try every year. I didn't burn through last year's because I had also got Goose Creek's version in a large jar, and that took me forever. I had a couple single wicks, so it was like the end of July, and I was like, I'll just save this one. I don't have to buy one this year, but it's so juicy. Same notes, same exact notes, very juicy candle. It's so yummy. So like, again, if you like that bombsicle popsicle, but the juicy cherry is really prominent, you'll love this. This so screams 4th of July to me. They've really picked a good scent for it. And then one runner up, because I like the scent, but not everyone does, goes to Victoria's Secret Cherry Elixir number 33. This has notes of black cherry, liquid amber, and quiet mystery. I wish it just had a little bit more because amber's pretty good in here. It makes it a little bit like deeper and more perfumey, but I feel like if they would have mixed even just one more fruit note, this one would have been more of a favorite. It's been a while since I sprayed this one. So, but I like it. I really like it, but I really like cherry scent, so that makes sense to me. But it definitely has a beautiful amber cherry blend. And I think this is one of my more nighttime cherry scents for sure. Like if I were going to say like one to wear at night or going out, it would probably be this one because I like smelling like cherry. None of these have a cough syrup presence to me. Now, again, it's my body chemistry, but that would be a no for me because anything I've come across, because I've tried a lot of cherry stuff that does, I just get rid of it because I don't like that cough syrup vibe. So another thing I wanted to mention, but that is it. That is all. Please, as always, thank you guys. Leave your cherry scents down below. If I missed any, if you like the ones I picked, you don't have to do 10 or more. You can put anything you like because I'm always looking for cherry scents. So I really do take your comment section and kind of just like make little notes. So when I'm shopping around, if a lot of people are kind of saying the same thing, I'm on the hunt because I guess I need it in my collection. But after that, that will do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in one probably tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.